So, today I want to introduce a really practical skill recognizing your emotion driven behaviors in the moment. They're the things we do often automatically to protect ourselves from distress.
Okay.
And some are obvious, like skipping a party you're nervous about or lashing out at someone because we don't want to have a tough conversation.
I've definitely done both.
There are also more subtle behaviors that are harder to spot. This is where you don't skip the situation, but you do things to protect yourself from feeling the full force of your emotions. This can look like procrastinating on a scary task by suddenly needing to organize your closet or getting stuck in your head, over analyzing a situation to avoid a deeper feeling.
Hmm. Okay.
This also includes something we call safety behaviors, like rehearsing a conversation over and over in your head.
I see the problem with procrastinating or avoiding feelings, but what's wrong with the little extra safety? It just feels like I'm prepared.
That is an excellent question, and it gets right to the heart of why this is so hard to spot. You're right, these behaviors do give you immediate relief from stress, including feeling very prepared and less anxious. The problem is the long term cost. By always protecting yourself, you prevent yourself from learning a crucial lesson that you can handle the very feeling you're trying to avoid. For example, you don't get to see how you can handle having a conversation without preparation.
Okay, I think I just realized something. I always bring my partner with me to social events, and I've always told myself it's because we have more fun together. That it's just my preference. I thought of it as an effective coping strategy.
And what are you seeing now?
It's a safety behavior, isn't it? I've been feeling more and more nervous about meeting anyone without him. I haven't really connected why until just now, but always having him there, I've been avoiding the anxiety of having to navigate a party by myself. It's made the fear bigger.
That is a huge insight. And seeing that hidden cost is exactly the goal. So now that we can see this pattern, the question becomes, what do we do about it?
That's what I was about to ask. It feels a little overwhelming to realize I've built this habit that's making my anxiety worse.
That's a completely normal feeling. And the good news is there's a skill we can practice to start changing it. It's called opposite action.
Opposite action?
Exactly. The idea is that our emotions and our behaviors are a two-way street. We know emotions drive our behavior, like your anxiety creates the urge to have your partner there as a safety net. But it also works in reverse. If you intentionally act opposite to what the emotion is pulling you to do, the emotion itself will eventually change to match your actions.
So you're saying if I act less anxious, I'll feel less anxious?
In a way, yes. Let's use your example. The social anxiety has a very strong urge attached to it. What is that urge?
To make sure my partner is with me, to not be alone.
Right. So, thinking about the name of the skill, what would be the opposite action for that?
Going to a party alone? That sounds terrifying.
And it's completely understandable that it sounds terrifying. The goal isn't to go from 0 to 100. Opposite action can also just mean taking a small, manageable step in the opposite direction. What might a smaller, less terrifying version of that look like?
Maybe maybe I could go to a small get together with close friends by myself. Or I could go to a bigger party, but just plan to be there alone for the first 30 minutes before he arrives.
Those are perfect examples. You are still acting opposite to the urge to be completely protected, but in a way that feels possible. You're proving to yourself that you can handle that initial discomfort. This works for other emotions too. For example, let's think about a time you were feeling really low, maybe even depressed. When you're feeling that way, the urge is often to withdraw, right? To cancel plans, stay in bed, and just isolate yourself. Your thoughts might even tell you it's pointless to go out.
Yes, that's exactly it.
The opposite action here isn't to force yourself to be happy, It's simply the opposite of withdrawing. It could be acknowledging you have zero energy, but choosing to keep those plans with a friend anyway. It might even mean being honest and telling your friend, I'm feeling really low, but I'm still coming. So you don't have to pretend. You're allowing the emotion to be there as you move forward.
So, whether it's going to a party alone for a little while or getting out of bed to meet a friend when I feel down, the goal is to gently push back against the urge.
You've got it. You notice the urge and you choose to do something different, even slightly different. You're teaching your brain a new lesson. This feeling is uncomfortable, but I'm in charge of my actions. And over time, as you act differently, the emotion itself starts to lose its power.